So over the next coming minutes, we're going to find out how to make ourselves a millionaire with the Future Millionaires Club. Right, it's now only £19.99, which is a bit of a steal given that it started out as what was it, £9.49, I believe, at the beginning, and then it went up to £15. Now it's £19.99, so it's an absolute steal, guys. The new home of the Escape the Matrix portal, a private network for one-to-one mentorship towards reaching your money goals. This product is included free, blah blah blah, except for if you have to pay for it. Inside you will find a network of like-minded individuals of all ages, all on the same journey of entrepreneurship. One-to-one direct access to myself, Chris. That's Chris Ingham, by the way, in case you hadn't gathered. Get one-to-one direct access to the man himself, the guru, the one who calls him Christopher Malcolm Ingham, for full mentorship on your new online business. Full video courses that will accelerate your earning potential and get your best chance of high income success within your first 30 days in business. So he's done some video courses, apparently. Chris has put together some video courses which I for one cannot wait to access. I think that's going to be great. It's also going to include all these topics here which I can't wait to delve into, to see what he's written about these, to see how he's going to help me become that millionaire. I cannot wait. It's going to be a dream come true. Join my monthly membership and you will get exclusive access to our group chat. One community, all focused on helping each other make money and achieve our personal goals. Carefully compiled course material on all business models listed above to help maximize your success. Daily help and mentorship from myself directly for all aspects of your new online entrepreneurship. Daily insights and insider tips on how to succeed. Weekly live Q&A sessions with me. Oh my god, it can't get any better than this, surely. Private access direct to me for one-on-one help in direct messaging. If you are looking into starting your own business, making money online, using all or any of the below business models, then this forum is meant for you. Brilliant. Sign me up. Where do I sign? So, as you guys know, I have previously paid the £9.49 on the old Facebook group that he used to do, right? I've also once before, I fucked him over tonight. I really did. On the Discord back in whenever it was, last year sometime, it was £15 a month I paid for that one. And I invited everybody to join. It was fun. We had fun, didn't we? We had fun. Chris, you had fun, didn't you? And then he called me some naughty names, and which has landed him in some hot water, hasn't it, Christopher? Yes, that's right. But now he's upped it to £19.99 because he doesn't think anybody will be stupid enough to pay that just for a little nosy. However, he would be wrong. Obviously, I've been in there for a little while now, Chris. Sorry. Sorry, yeah. I've been monitoring the situation to see how... I'm not there to troll, by the way. I haven't trolled, have I? I haven't done anything, right? But what I have done is garnered a little bit of knowledge so that we can take it forward in order to try and earn ourselves as millions that you promised us. And in fact, if you think Chris Ingham is full of shit, right, I'm here to prove you wrong. I am here to tell you exactly what Chris is, and we're going to get to that at the end of this video. But what we will find out going forward is that we are going to be fucking rich, right? Follow my lead. I have the info. You don't have to pay the $19.99. Sorry, Chris, I'm releasing your information. But you don't need to pay the $19.99 in order to get rich, because I'm here to pass on Chris's wonderful tips, right? And they are wonderful. So, without further ado, shall we get into it? Enough of yabbering, right? Let's get settled down and see how much money we can make out of this. So, just to prove that Chris Ingham is not full of shit, right? Just to prove that he does know what he's talking about, just the other day, or a couple of weeks ago, he has turned $100 into $11,000 in a space of 7 minutes. That's right, this did actually happen. He's shown proof of it. Well, he's not shown proof of the actual money, but he's shown proof of his systems, you know, that he's followed. And you can clearly see an upward spike there, and it's clearly saying that he earned £11,000 or dollars rather in the space of 7 minutes. So yeah, done well. He's done well. I'm proud of you, Chris. I'm proud of you. He then goes on to say, these are the skills you all need to be learning right now. And I bet you're all wondering, what on earth has he done in order to make all that money? How has he done it? He's going to tell us. He's just going to tell us, isn't he? So what he's done is this, right? Meme coin trading. What a load of fucking shit. Anyway, meme coin trading, apparently it is a thing. You have to learn how to find the right coins that will go viral or pump. This coin launched around midnight and started to pump. By 17 minutes past, it was all over, but I bought in very early and sold around 7 minutes later, which by that point my investment had turned into just short of $11,000. Right, so that's how he's made a lot of money right now in meme coin trading. Fuck's sake. I'm not like, I mean, it is actually, I have no idea if he's actually made that, right? He's probably full of shit, but you know, he's I don't know. I'm just laughing at the fact that meme coin trading is an actual thing. Basically, what it is, right? And I've had a look into it. What it is virtual coins, which are memes. They're the memes, and they don't exist in any form of anything except for in the imagination of whoever's created it. And the more coins that are bought by people, the more money that coin is worth. So if you buy it early and then loads more people buy it after you, then that coin is worth more than when you bought it, and then you can sell it for more. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. How on earth that's an actual thing is quite beyond my comprehension, but it is a thing. I've looked it up, researched it. Yeah, it is. Anyway, Chris is doing meme coins. He is a meme himself. Drop that towel. It's the biggest meme that he's ever created. Maybe you could sell that one, Chris. Maybe you could do. But that's not his millionaire creating opportunity. That's just pocket change to Chris Ingham. That is pocket change. No, his real thing is crypto. I'm sure you've all heard of him talking about crypto recently, so I'm going to spill the beans and one or two little secrets he's releasing here, tips for you direct from the guru himself. So all the way back in December, 9th of December to be precise, he said, I think we need a crypto campus in here. I have made some serious crypto investments over the last few days. There's a lot of opportunity right now. That's unprecedented to make millionaires out of all of you. That's right. If anyone has some money they can spare right now, buy some XRP and do it soon before the price hikes. The next 6 months is likely to likely going to see XRP fly in value. When it does, if you are holding enough of it, you'll make so much money your great-grandchildren will never have to work again. All you need to buy into XRP is a Revolut bank account, and he goes through to explain how that works. Right, but we're going to have a quick look back to see how much Chris bought for his money. So this is the XRP that he's talking about, and back in 9th of December 2024, approximately when he bought it, it was worth around about £1.73. So he bought it around about that price, £1.73. No idea if that's any good or bad or what or indifferent. But bear in mind, that is how much he paid for it. So on the 12th of January this year, he says, who wants to know how you can turn £50 into £1.1 million in the next 6 months? I, for one, am right in for that. I'm not going to lie. That sounds like brilliant money for a £50 investment. And he's put a picture of his bar there to prove that he's up for it. He's making loads of money, is our Christopher, by posting a picture of his home bar, which he never uses. So the very next day, on the 13th of January, Chris said, good morning, I hope you are all well. So one of the many ways I make a lot of money each month right now is through crypto. Right now, it's a very unique time in the crypto world. Lots of things are happening that is creating a once in a lifetime opportunity, type opportunity for anyone to earn a lot of money. Who has heard the saying, when you missed out on Bitcoin in 2014? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. So back in 2014, Bitcoin was worth pennies per one Bitcoin. So the smart people, really, bought a ton of it for very little money. Today, 10 years later, Bitcoin is worth around £100,000 per coin. So those people that bought 10 years ago for very little now have £100 million in the bank from their investment, and even more. Due to a lot of factors coming together right now, an even more explosive investment potential is happening with a coin called XRP. XRP is currently worth around $2.50 per coin, but once Trump takes office on the 20th and he's thinking of Father of the Year, Chris Ingham, obviously. Farther into this year, when XRP's parent company, Ripple, become more integrated into mainstream banking, which is going to happen, this could potentially rocket to a stupid level of value per XRP. In a very short time frame, literally this next 6 months or less. What I don't understand is, if it's definitely going to happen, why is the coin so low in price? Anyway, there is a lot of speculation about how high XRP could go, but there's some estimates around the $50,000 per coin floating. Sounds incredible. So you could buy one for $2.50 and it could be worth $50,000. That's where Chris is getting his millions from, isn't it? That's where his estimates are, going around his little head. It could even outdo Bitcoin at $100,000. Certainly into the short future, over a couple of years, this is pretty much guaranteed to happen to that level. What? So is he actually saying that this coin is guaranteed to hit around $50,000 to $100,000? Guaranteed. That's quite the guarantee, Chris, if that's what you're saying. So invest in £50 now to buy yourself some XRP. Around 25 is what you will get for £50. So that price of XRP hikes to £50,000. $50,000. That's a cool £100 million you have in your bank. Chris, I'm not happy with the interchange of dollars and pounds, right? Keep it one or the other, not the two, because it won't be £100 million if it's, you know what I mean. I'm holding thousands worth of XRP. I'm very excited for its potential this year. If you don't know how to do this, then simply do the below. Right. If there was an opportunity to generate generational wealth, this is it. But then he does give a disclaimer. He says, never buy any crypto amount that you can't afford to lose. XRP isn't a loose situation on any level, but it goes without saying, don't make any investment above your means. So I've got some complaints about this, Chris, would you believe? So basically what he's doing here is he's saying that it's not a lose situation on any level. So you are guaranteed not to lose. Absolutely 100% guaranteed not to lose your money. But don't forget, don't invest any money that you can't afford to lose. He has to put that disclaimer in there, but you're not going to lose because it can't lose. Absolutely can't lose. You're guaranteed to win. Shall we look at this guarantee very quickly? How much did you invest yourself, Chris? £1.73 back in December, wasn't it? So yeah, £1.73. So how much is it worth today? That's right, £1.69. So you bought in at £1.73. It's now worth 4p less. That's your guarantee of a success, is it, Christopher? Guaranteed. Guaranteed not to lose. You've already lost, what, 4p? You've invested a couple of £1,000, you said. So, you know, you made a tiny loss so far, right? So far. Obviously, it still has a chance to go up. I'm not saying that he's going to lose money, and I'm not saying it's definitely going to lose money. But what I'm saying is the guarantee that he's promising isn't guaranteed at all. I mean, a few days ago, that actually was at £2, that XRP, so it has been fluctuating up and down. But what I've noticed as a trend is that it's not actually been skyrocketing in any way, shape or form. Now, if you invested when it first came out, when it was in at pennies, yes, you would have made a nice tidy profit, right? But Chris is promising you that not only will you definitely make a profit, but he's saying that that coin is going to skyrocket to around about the $50,000 mark, which I'm not seeing anything that is suggesting it's going up in that direction at the moment. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know a lot about crypto. I'm not going to lie, right? So maybe in a few weeks' time, it's just going to balloon, right? But at the moment, I'm not seeing anything. And right now, Chris, you've lost some quids, right? You've actually lost some pounds, and I'm very disappointed in your progress. He says, don't just take my word for it. Look into XRP and its company Ripple. Watch a million YouTube and Instagram videos on it. Study up. This is the best and most guaranteed way to retire yourselves in 2025. Don't miss it. Now, again, I'm going to point out the obvious. Most guarantee. There's no guarantees in anything, right? No guarantees whatsoever. For all you know, XRP, whatever the fuck that is, right, could collapse. The entire business could go bust, and you could lose all your money tomorrow. That could happen. It's not guaranteed, is it, whatsoever? No, it's not guaranteed. In fact, crypto is very similar. And this should actually be a warning to those of you who have issues with it. Crypto is very similar to gambling. It taps into the same part of your brain as gambling does. And it's a very dangerous thing if you don't give people the warning, right? You could lose your money if you're not careful, or you could get addicted if you're not careful, or any sort of thing along those lines, right? So for Chris to be telling all his people, yeah, here we go, gamble with your money, it's safe and guaranteed. There's no guarantee whatsoever in crypto. All right? None whatsoever. You may think it's a good punt, it's a good horse to back, right, Chris? But is it really? It's like saying fucking red velvet horse over there, number 69, is bloody, it's a guaranteed winner. It's a sure thing, right? It's not a sure thing. Nothing's a sure thing ever, right? So don't even contemplate saying those words. It's not a sure thing. Never will be. You're gambling with your money. You should be. I mean, Chris, if you want to gamble with your money, do it, right? Put a bit more in. Is that what you want to do? Put a little bit more of your money in. I don't care. Lose your house. I don't care. But everybody else, they're following your lead. They are taking your advice on it, aren't they? They're all putting their little stakes in there. 50 quid, 100 quid here, 200 quid there. They're doing it on your advice. He says, evening all, good to know there's some good enthusiasm for this. If you search XRP on YouTube or Instagram Reels, you'll see all about it. There will of course be mixed views, but trust me, knowing the way this works, XRP is a sure thing. As I said, it's no such thing as a sure thing. Also, Chris, have you told your wife that you are playing with your kids' future here? Right? I know Sarah knows that you are dabbling in crypto and babbling on about crypto, but have you actually explained to her what it is and what you're doing with it? Because this is your kids' money, right? The kids have earned this money for you, and you are gambling with it on in your words, a sure thing. Now, I've talked to one or two people who know a bit more about crypto than me, and, well, one person says crypto's had its day, or rather XRP has had its day, and there's no point in it now, right? You shouldn't invest now because it's gone. It's over. And another one says if you got in when it was at pennies, then yes, but right now is no. Right? So what you're advising people, and in fact, Chris, what you got in quite late in the game when you invested £1.73 on it, right? You were quite late to the game yet again, like you always are, right? You need to get in when it's in at pennies, otherwise, you do stand to lose money. You're gambling on the fact that this coin will skyrocket when you have no clue whether or not that's actually going to happen. And you're telling your wife, you're telling everybody who'll listen that you're going to be a millionaire soon. Right? And I bet you're banking on it too, aren't you? By the end of the day, you are gambling with your kids' future. And that's not fair. I hope you go bankrupt and you get homeless. Sorry. I know it's nasty of me, that, wasn't it? That was nasty. Anyway. So he goes on to say, it's not just a sure thing, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Google Ripple and how Ripple, XRP parent company which use XRP, that's Ripple, are being integrated into mainstream banking, especially in the US. I'll start sharing videos here to... Well, he didn't actually... He shared one video. That's it. Actually, no, he didn't share any videos. Sorry, my mistake. He didn't bother. Right. So in answer to somebody asking how much they should invest, he said, only what you can afford. Your return will be based upon how much XRP goes up and when you want to cash out and what you own. For example, there could be an initial jump to $8,000 per XRP. If you own 25 XRP, which is about £50 worth right now, then you would now have $8,000 times 25 XRP equals $200,000 ready for you to cash out to your bank. But when But then a month or two down the line, this could then jump to $50,000 or more. So if you had have left your XRP in without cashing it out, then you would be into the millions with just a £50 investment. It all depends on how much you can afford, but the more you buy, the more you will return. I went in hard, I love that about you, Chris, and put down a few £1,000s on XRP weeks ago. So my return will be very high at lower XRP value. It's not though, is it? It's not. But stupidly high if it skyrockets to the $50,000 or more mark. Right now, as far as making money at home goes, crypto and learning how to day trade with crypto and meme coins is the surefire way to earn thousands per day when you master the skill of doing it. Nothing comes close. You should all start deep diving into crypto and meme coin. Meme coin. That's where you will make the most money right now in 2025. So yeah, guys, the best way to make money in 2025 is get down the bookies to the horses, right? Okay, I know, slightly different thing, but on the same wavelength, isn't it? Have a bit of a gamble and you might win, you might lose, but there's a guaranteed surefire horse that's going to come in first no matter what you think, right? Ignore all the haters, ignore them all because they're just haters. They're trying to tell you that that horse that has the pretty name is not going to win, right? They're telling you false information. It's fake news, guys. That horse is definitely going to come in first because I said so. I definitely said so. So bet all your money on that horse and you will become a millionaire before the afternoon is out. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Chris, if you think it's such a surefire way of winning, why have you only bet a few thousand? Why have you only put a few thousand investment? Why not put the whole hog, all of it? No risk investment, remember? No risk. Absolutely. Sounds like one of those people who used to phone you up and say, hey, up a second, we got this offer on for you right now. It's a timeshare investment. It's going to be a no-risk investment. Get in now before everybody else gets in and you will not lose, right? You can't lose. So, yeah, that's what that is. And shockingly enough, you do lose, don't you? That's how it works. That's how it works. I mean, you might win a few quid on this. You might lose a few quid too. Really cool to see you guys jumping into this. Its price has just jumped up by $1. Everything's gearing up for Trump taking office on Monday. Who knows how quick or how high this thing is going to blow. But rest assured this year it will blow to the moon. Absolutely, it's going to the moon, guys. Yep, the XRP has been up and down, but right now it's down. So I'm not quite sure if you should be recommending it either way. But anyway, guys, alongside XRP, you need to add Trump coin to your portfolio. Do it through Revolut, the exact same. Right, okay, so $43 the Trump coin is. $43. How many coins have you bought at $43 then, Chris? Tell us. He didn't tell us at all. And there's no way in God's given hell I'm buying one coin for $43. No. Not a chance. Not a chance in hell. Because there is a high chance of losing money at $43. High chance, right? Who knows? Could go higher. But he says, this is going to the moon. Trust me. So I take it you must have bought some then, Chris. Did you? Or no? I don't know. Everyone here that is holding XRP need to understand this is now a waiting game. This isn't going to return you pocket change like £70 here or a few there. No, it's gonna make you millions, guys. This is going to make you millions, in fact. But you have to wait. Inside of the next few months, XRP is going to be worth a fortune. You won't see it day to day, but you need to be keeping an eye on the XRP world around March the 10th, when the global financial system switches over to ISO 20022. Then watch XRP go to Mars. Around 10th of March, guys, that is when Chris Ingham is going to become rich, right? Beyond rich. Richy rich, right? That's how rich Chris Ingham is going to be, right? Remember, daily XRP value will go up and drop. Ignore it. Just add to it whenever you have spare money and wait. When it's time, I will tell you all to check it. Then you can open your apps and be like, thank you, Chris. Oh, I love that he's so up himself that he thinks that people are gonna be thanking him for the amazing advice. Where did you get your advice from, Chris? The thing that I don't get right, okay, so Chris is putting himself forward as this crypto guru, and yet he hasn't obtain the information himself. He hasn't figured it out himself. In fact, he was slow to the game, is what I'm trying to say. He was slow to the game. He got in at £1.73, which is pretty slow. A couple of months earlier, it was down at like nearly zero in pennies, right? If Chris knew anything about anything, he would have got in then, right? And he would have made himself seriously rich, even off, a few quid. But no, he didn't. He got in late, and now he's trying to take the credit for knowing the information when he only knows the information because he's watched YouTube videos about it, which isn't his information. This is the way he does things. Like, I've signed up for this Discord server, £20 a month, right? And he hasn't given me any information of his own, just YouTube video links. That's all he puts. YouTube. Like, I'd expect him to be providing the service himself, but no, he's not. So now Chris is going to tell us how to circumvent the UK tax system, which I presume is what he is actually doing, right? So this is very, very important information and interesting information that you might want to prick your ears up and listen to. So if you've suddenly come into a fuck ton of money, such as your crypto winnings, this is what you do. How to withdraw it into actual fiat money. Cash into your bank's fiat money, like what? The car? Fiat? Don't know. I'm not into this. I don't know. Because let's say you suddenly have XRP worth millions. You need to know how to cleverly withdraw that into your accounts so that, one, you don't withdraw too much too quickly and get your account frozen, and two, HMRC don't come knocking to take half of it. There are lots of ways to cleverly exit where you don't have to pay any of it to HMRC or have any issues with your banks freezing your accounts to run checks, etc., which you do not want. So exit strategies for you all is something you need to be ready to execute. Simplest one, which I would advise everyone does. Right, so let's say you're suddenly worth 10 million overnight. Good luck with that one, Chris. Good luck. Use your Revolut account virtual crypto debit card to buy a flight to Dubai. This all sounds very dodgy, but I think it's actually illegal. But anyway, to buy a flight to Dubai. You go to Dubai on a holiday. One, you set up an LLC, just a virtual company there. Super simple and easy to do. Takes 4 days. 2, get your residency there sorted. Again, easy enough when you have a company there, which is what they did, clearly. Number 3, get a UAE bank account for a personal, for your business there. Also a personal UAE account too, which again is what they all did. 4, withdraw your money from your crypto in Dubai. 8, yep, into your legitimate new LLC. No HMRC involvement, no banks frozen for money laundering checks, etc., etc. Sounds very intense, doesn't it? You have a new tax-free millionaire life where you can live in either the UK or Dubai. You can use your UAE bank cards all over the world, or just bank transfer yourself whatever you need from your UAE accounts to your UK Revolut, etc. There's a few more steps involved, but in a nutshell, or I'm a nutshell, you are a nutshell, Chris, that's the smartest way to handle wealth like that. Get away from the UK, or HMRC will come for half of it. You know what, though? It sounds very dodgy what he's suggesting, but you know, he's actually right. That's the worrying thing. Chris is actually right. If you want to do that, if you have a lot of money in that sense, that's going to be your best option, because yes, HMRC will come for half or nearly half of your earnings there. Fortunately, Chris doesn't really have that many earnings for them to come for, but anyway, he's now talking about getting a 5-star room on the Palm, which is his dream. Still hasn't happened though. The next date you need in your diary is March the 10th to the 20th. Lots of predictions that XRP will jump massively during this period. It could be long before though, so just be on standby for them Emirates flights. If this all pops off while we're still in the Arctic, then we'll be leaving the vans here. I'm flying back to Dubai immediately. Fantastic. Which proves he doesn't have the wealth that he claims he does. Well, I don't think he claims to be a millionaire, does he? No, actually, he claims to earn 10k a day, which equates to over 3 million a year. So, yeah, he kind of does claim to be that. I'd be interested in finding out how much he has in these Dubai bank accounts. Do you reckon it's £10.69? Anyway, yes, that is Chris Ingham giving us all advice on how to become millionaires in the future. You've got to get in now, though. Good time to buy. The coin is going down, so it's a good time to get in, apparently. Although that could be a sign that it's on its way down. Don't know. Who knows? Anyway, there you go. Don't invest anything that you can't afford to lose, right? I'm just going to put that out there, because some of you, based on this, might go ahead and try and buy some of these coins, right? So I just want to warn you, don't invest anything you can't afford to lose, because there's a chance you will lose it, right? You might win some. It might go up the way that you said in a couple of weeks' time. It might do. But I'm just bringing this all to your attention now so that you can all have a bit of fun and games come 10th of March to see whether or not Chris Ingham is actually a millionaire by then. And maybe he won't fuck off out of everybody's lives when he is a millionaire. Or maybe not. Let's hope that he goes bust instead. But there you go. Anyway, if you have appreciated this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, comment all of your thoughts about it down below, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Until next time, have a brilliant day, take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.